So you've heard me talk about the four agreements in the past. Be impeccable with your speech. Janine just walked in the room and said, oh shoot. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So you've heard me speak about the four agreements in the past. Be impeccable with your speech, don't make assumptions, don't take anything personally, and always do your best. These are the four agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz that we love and know and that we've adopted as our pillars in life to help us be sensational human beings in our everyday goings. But you may not have known that there is a fifth agreement, an entire book dedicated to it, which I have not read, but that is probably worth checking out. And that agreement is listen, but be skeptical. You'll want to listen to others and the world and realities that they're living in, but you'll want to be skeptical and curious and ask questions, and you want to do that for yourself. Because if we're constantly going around just trying to confirm our own biases, those cognitive biases that we have lingering in our heads, then we're just living in our world or our universe that we have created and never experiencing something new. But it's only by asking questions and listening and having curiosity and going out and venturing into the unknown and exploring, as it were, that we'll actually find something new. So always trying to do, or often trying to do, what Rene Descartes would, and listening to the thoughts lingering around and fumbling about in your head, and being skeptical of them. Because we very easily fall prey to our own narratives, our own thought patterns, whether it's giving these absolute to-be statements like, oh, I'm always going to be this way, I'm always going to be out of shape, or I'm always going to have a messy house, or I'm never going to attain great things, I'm never going to attain money, I'm never going to have friends, etc., etc., etc. I'm never going to be a music person, etc. We have these narratives in our head that we start living into. But those who succeed are the ones who recognize that it's our actions that will define our thoughts, and not our thoughts that will necessarily define our actions. Because action precedes thought, or manifests it. So that's the thought for today. The fifth agreement: live it, embody it, and use it to keep yourself in check. Listen to what's going on and lingering in your head. Be curious, ask the questions, what's causing me to have these thoughts? If it's anxiety-induced or fear-based, what's causing it to happen? What's the biggest obstacle to overcome it? And how can I proceed forward? Kick down the girls, kick down the doors, kick down the walls, burst through the heavens, etc., etc., etc. And then you'll see where you are. So that's a ramble for tonight. Sorry for all the movement, but you know how it goes.